all of this. You crack me up, girl.
So I'm going to just say this. Men do not know how to position cameras for female attractiveness. So he always lowers the camera. I'm like, no, you're going to get all up in here. And that's too much business to be on camera. But I had a thought. And we are up at the cabin, if you're not aware and you didn't catch our last video. But I've personally been dreaming. And this video is just to share some of those dreams, because we do get questions a lot, like, what's the purpose of your cabin? Like, do you plan on retiring there? Why did you buy it? Things like that. And so to lead off of our Q&A videos, I guess, to get to know us a little bit better, this weekend has been a lot of conversation and dreaming about, could we live here this time of year? Could we live here the fall, basically? It's the most beautiful time in the forest. We love it. The weather's cool. It's quiet. It's calm. You get to see the color changes, which in Michigan we have the most beautiful color changes. So we're very, very close to like scenic views and things like that. And
gardening could be wrapping up.
Yeah,
food preservation could be wrapping up.
Right. I might have to run home like a couple weekends to, like, I still have to pull in my sweet potatoes, for example. Like, there's some things that still need to be pulled in. And this is, again, just based off of this year's gardening experience, which I'm pretty well set with my pantry. I mean, I got to do potatoes, onions, sweet potatoes, you know, like the big, and pumpkin. That's like all that's left, really, that I have to do. And so, I don't know, guys. We're really dreaming about, could we move every fall our homestead here? What do you think?
Some parts of it I think would be hard, like the goats. The goats would be difficult.
You think so?
Yeah. We'd have to, like, build more, like, goat fencing here.
But we could practice at home. Like, we have the Premier One goat fence. We could just train them to it at home in their paddock so that they're used to it before they came here.
Yeah, I don't know if, well, depending on where we put them, we might not get enough sun to keep it charged.
True. But chickens would be easy. We could load up the chicken tractor and just in the trailer and bring the chickens. So maybe we have to sell the goats. I don't know. I just like, I think
we've always, I think from the time we bought the cabin, dreamt of, like, can we, in the summer, fall, can we come and live here and make it sustainable enough that we could be comfortable here? We can't really stay here during the winter because transit in and out of the forest is really not.
You would have to have snowmobiles to do that.
That would be really the only way. But I think we've talked about it since we bought the cabin of, hey, could we, maybe when we retire, we can come up and stay at the cabin in the spring, in the summer, in the fall, and then when winter comes, we go back to the homestead.
And I think it's more tempting now because we both work from home, and we could, with our company, their only requirement is that you live in Michigan, really, and that you have to be able to respond sometimes fairly quickly at work. But I 100% from home, other than a couple annual meetings that I have to go in for. So could I? I could. But could I? No, because what we talked about was we don't get good cellular signal here. It's like some days it can be great. When I say great, you've got 2 bars. And then some days, like, nothing. So we've been dreaming about, like, can we get, like, a cellular Wi-Fi booster system here? I don't know. It's just a lot of dreams. But I guess to share with you, our desire 100% would be at least to live seasonally here.
When we get to for sure once we retire.
Yeah.
to be able to come up here for a month or 2 months and just say we're going to be at the cabin for
for these couple months.
September, October, we'll be home at Thanksgiving.
Now, I think other challenges would be food storage, right? To live like we live now with like, I can just run down to my 3 freezers and grab whatever food I want. We don't have that kind of storage here. So we might have to make trips back home just to bring food for a couple weeks at a time, things like that.
It would be good to check on our home anyways.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I'm just sharing my heart's desire.
And there's some
with
cell phone signal boosters. There's a couple companies that make them, so we could try something like that. And I think we get by on our power on weekends with solar, but okay, what does that look like when we're now here for a month?
Full time, yeah.
And we get 7 days worth of clouds.
Right.
And we're trying to work from home with a laptop and a webcam and microphones and all that. So everything kind of ramps up pretty quick.
Yeah.
And the way that my job, the way that my job works, I work in IT, system administration. So if something critical breaks, one of the servers that I manage breaks, there's a power outage, I need to go into work and respond to things like that. There's certain things that you can't do remotely. I can't plug something in.
Yeah.
I can't unplug something remotely. I can't push a button remotely. So I think I've been going to work maybe once every 2 weeks has been my average lately.
Right.
But if something breaks, I need to be there like now kind of thing. So it would definitely be weird. So it's kind of just us
That's what we do.
sharing our thoughts out loud with you guys.
That's what we do when we come here. We dream a lot. So getting back to it, the purpose of our cabin, I mean, to us, it's first and foremost, it's a place to get away, a very peaceful place. It's hey, if the world collapses and suddenly we need a place to bug out and get away, we know we have a place, right? And
Pretty secure place too.
Right. And no one would know how to find us. And we have food preparation items here, like we're ready in case that happens. And then lastly, we dream. We dream about, could we ever live here at least part-time and just enjoy life.
Yeah, this is one of like probably one of the most peaceful places for me is coming here.
Yeah.
I know we film videos and we come here and we work and we chop wood and we cut trees but just being here, you see what you see, when we post our videos, but just sitting out on the porch and just watching the birds at the bird feeder and going for walks and being in the woods is just so peaceful to me.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear it on camera. It's just listening to nature all the time, and it's just quiet. And anyway, so just sharing some thoughts with you. Again, just a different view of a Q&A. We have a very full life, and we have opportunities. So maybe someday you'll see us homesteading at the cabin.
Yeah, we'd have to clear some land.
Yeah.
Some more land so we could put in a garden
But I don't have to. I can homestead here with my chickens and after the garden season homesteading.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right.
There's one other question you guys keep asking us. I think quite a few people have asked, how did we find this place? And we'll do that in another video for you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a pretty cool story. Did we ever share that story?
Maybe parts.
We'll share that story too, but like how we found this place, how we came to look at it and stuff like that. We'll do that sometime for you guys.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you guys later.
See you guys.